Hello YouTube. In today's video I'll discuss in today's video I'm going to discuss how I think when beginner guitar players are shown scales, they are shown the unproductive and wrong way to do it. So usually in the beginning you're either shown, like for C major, you're shown or something like that. But what I think is a more productive way to learn a scale as a beginner is something like that, where you see the notes actually go up horizontally on the guitar instead of vertically. So this is vertical. We are going up, or down in this case, but horizontal would be something like this. There are many reasons I believe this is better than just showing or this or this. Here's one reason I think this is conceptually better to a beginner, is that you can see the scale better this way. Like, think of it as a piano. It's so easy to see the piano laid out on the white keys. If you're playing in C major, it's just, play one key, then you go to the next, then you go to the next, then you go to the next. It's logical. It goes from, this side to this side. So if this is one key, and you go up one key, you're going up in pitch, which makes sense because it's going this way. Same thing with guitar. If I take this note C and I go, it makes sense that it's going to D because you can just see that it's going up in pitch, you know what I mean? And this, you might say this is very Captain Obvious and stuff, but it's easier for a beginner to see that as a logical scale than this. I think. But it varies from person to person. But I think I've come to learn that a better way of learning your notes is actually using this method. So let's say we take the G string and we play a C on the 5th fret. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You can learn your notes way better this way. If you have, for example, on the B string, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I think a lot of beginners and intermediate players too have a tough time identifying their notes, and it's because they're just taught positionally when it comes to scales like this. If you just know that scale, you're just gonna know the notes within that position of the guitar, but you're not gonna know at least you're not gonna know these areas as well. So I think something that should be taught to beginners is learning scales horizontally, so you can actually see the notes of the guitar and you can see the scale better, much better, and you can see like the whole half pattern. You can see that's a whole, and then that's another whole, half, whole, 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 half. It's so much easier to visualize a scale in this manner. So what's a practical exercise you can do to, practice scales in this way? Something I like to do is every day I practice in a new key. So say yesterday I practiced in C, today I'll practice in like F or something. I go up the circle of fourths in my practice routine. Like each day I start on the next fourth. So let's say we're in F. Like, my challenge to myself right now is let me play an F scale from the lowest note up to the highest note, starting from a random string. Let's just go like A. I'm going to do all the strings actually. So F major scale. And that's my highest available note. If we're to go to the A string. D string. Okay, yeah, I played that right, I think. G string. Did I skip? No, I didn't. G string, that's my highest available note. And on the B string, sorry. And then the F string, which is going to be the same as the E string, of course, the low E string. There you go. So try something like that, take it through different keys, and learn the notes as you go along. Like if I was to play, let's say, in the key of D major on the G string, learn the notes. So like you have G, A, C sharp, or no, yeah, D, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B. Okay, let's do that again. So you take your D major scale on the G string. We have a G, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. I actually realized I didn't mess it up in the previous part. I just thought I was playing in G major because my ear was lending it for me to hear it that way because I started with a G note. Anyway, yeah, learn your scales this way. It's a very valuable way to enhance your vision of the fretboard. Like, just try this for a week or something. Just see how much better you know your notes of the fretboard if you do this. And, say them out loud as you go through these strings. Thank you for watching today's video. I'm going to hopefully release some new content on the way. And just look out for that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.